Mass Chapter 7. Carla sighed and peered in through the glass. The walls of the tiny store were covered with masks. The masks seemed to stare back at her. They're laughing at me, she thought unhappily. They're laughing at me because I'm too late. Because the store is closed, I'm going to have to be a stupid duck for Halloween. Suddenly a dark shadow moved over the glass, blocking Carla's view. She gasped and looked and took a step back. It took her a moment to realize that the shadow was a man in a black suit staring at her. A look of surprise on his face. Are you closed? Carla shouted through the glass. The man gestured that they couldn't help her. He turned the lock and pulled the door open an inch. Can I help you? He asked curly. He had shiny black hair, paint parted in the middle and slicked down over his head, and had a pencil-thin black mustache. Are you open? I need a Carla asked timidly. I need a Halloween mask. It's very late, the man replied, not answering her question. He pulled the door open another few inches. We normally close at 5. I would really like to buy a mask, Carla told him in the most determined voice. The man's tiny black eyes peered into hers. His expression remained blank. Come in, he said quietly. As Carla stepped past him into the store, she saw that he wore a black cape. It must be a Halloween costume, she told herself. I'm sure he doesn't wear that all the time. She turned her attention to the mask on the wall. What kind of mask are you looking for? The man asked, closing the door behind him. Carla felt the stab of fear, his black eyes glowing like burning coals. He seemed so strange, and here she was, locked in the closet, stored with him. A scary one, she stammered, and he rubbed his chin thoroughly. He pointed into the wall. The gorilla mask has been very popular. It has real hair. I believe I have one left in stock. Carla started up with the gorilla mask. She didn't really want to be a gorilla. It was too ordinary. It wasn't scary enough. Do you have anything scary there? She asked. He flipped his cape over his shoulder, over his black feet. How about that yellowish one with the pointy ears? He suggested. Yeah, I believe it's some sort of Star Trek character. I still have a few, I believe. No, I need something really scary. A strange smile formed under the man's thin mustache. His eyes buried into hers, as if it tried to reach through her thoughts. Look around, he said with a sweep of his hand. Everything I have left is in stock. Is up on the wall. Carla turned her gaze to the mask. A pig with long, ugly tusks and blood trickling from the now caught her eye. Pretty good, she thought, but not quite right. A hairy werewolf mask with pointy fangs was hung beside it. Again, too ordinary, Carla decided. Her eyes glanced over a green Frankenstein mask, a Freddy Krueger mask that came with Freddy's hand, complete with the long, silvery blades for his fingers, and an E.T. mask. Just not scary enough, Carla thought, staring into it. A little desperate. I feel a little desperate. I need something that will really make Steve and Chuck die of fright. Young lady, I'm afraid I must ask you to make your choice, the man in the cave said softly. He had moved behind the narrow corner at the front and was turning a key in the register. We are really closed after all. I'm sorry, it's just that the phone rang before she could finish. The man picked it up and began talking in a low voice, turning his back to Carla. She went toward the back of the store, studying the mask as well. She walked. She passed a black cat with long, ugly, yellow fangs. A vampire mask with bright red blood trickling down its lips was hung next to a grinning ball mask of Uncle Fester from the outside. Not right, Carla thought. Frowning, she hesitated when she spotted a narrow door as she went in at the back of the store. Was there another room? Were there more masks back there? She thought. He glanced to the front. The man hidden behind his cape still had his back to her as she was on the phone. Carly Beth gave the door a hesitant push to inside. The door creaked open. Pale orange light washed over the shadowy black room. Carly Beth stepped inside and gasped in amazement. The end.